Hi, I'm Ryan Miley, leader of Saskatchewan's NDP. I want to talk to you today about what's happening with COVID-19 in Saskatchewan. We've heard news today of a prognosis, a look into the future in which we could see many people sick and many lives lost. We've also been hearing about decisions that were made in recent weeks that could have had us more prepared for the present day. Right now, I don't want to talk about what's gone before. I want to talk about today and tomorrow, because the future that we're hearing about is not the only option. We can do much better in Saskatchewan, but it takes a recognition that now is a critical moment. Now is the time for us to act in a different way than we have so far. And that means doing three things. As we learn from other places what's gone right and what's gone wrong, three things we need to do. One is expand our emergency measures. Two, increase the testing. And three, make more information available to Saskatchewan people. Digging into those a little bit more, we need to expand the emergency measures as other provinces like Ontario have done. Even though we've got more cases now than per capita than Ontario, we haven't taken all the steps they have. We need to immediately close non-essential businesses. We need to close daycares. We need to decrease the number of people allowed in a gathering from 25 to 5. We also need to make sure that there are standards for physical distancing in the places that do remain open, grocery stores, gas stations, public services, so that people who are accessing those services or work there are kept safe from the virus as well. So that's how we expand the emergency measures. The next step is to increase the testing that we're doing. So right now, we're testing people with symptoms that are highly suggestive of COVID-19 and those who have a travel history. We need to increase that to people with any indication they might have symptoms with COVID-19 so we can catch that community transmission early. And then we need to do the tracing of the contacts. So the people we test, we trace their contacts, and we work to isolate anybody who might have come into contact with the virus so that they're not mixing with the rest of the population and potentially passing that on. And this is going to require more resources than we have now. And that's why we need the federal government. We need a national response to increase the number of tests, the number of kits available so that we can get testing right. This was the model used in South Korea. They're one of the more successful countries in flattening the curve. Others that haven't gone down this road have done much less well. The third thing we need is information, whether it's on what the likely prognosis is, how many people are going to be sick, how many people are going to die based on different things we do. We need to know that. We need to know who's sick now, who's got the virus now, whether they're in hospital, what part of the province they're in. The more information that we as the public have, the more that the people of the province will say, okay, I realize how serious this is. I realize what role my actions play in making a difference. And I'm going to be able to step up and do my part, stay home, practice physical distancing, all of these things that people can do in their regular lives to help us get through this. So I just want to put that in front of you today. All is not lost by any means, but we are at a critical juncture, a critical moment in our response to COVID-19 in Saskatchewan. So I'm calling on the government to take action, to increase the emergency measures, increase testing, and increase the information they're sharing with the public. I'm calling on all of you to do your part to help make Saskatchewan a good news story in COVID-19 and show the way to other parts of the country that Saskatchewan is ready to do our part. Thanks so much. Have a great day and be safe out there.